Tonight's tactical enhancement is Adelaide Gin with cranberries. Tonight we're playing Warhammer 8th edition. We got Emilio to do up a lovely table, since Emilio's here but not gaming. And then we're not going to even use about half of it, which I think is very impolite. Quick whip through the demon side. We've got 2 units, well, 1 unit of 18 bloodletters, 1 unit of 17 bloodletters plus a herald who's tooled up. And then we've got 3 of the, what they call them, blood crushers. I still call them juggernauts. They're still juggernauts to me. And they have to take on, that's 1,000 points by the way, right there. And they have to take on all of this shit right here.
So we've got a baby vamp with a unit of 30 zombies, another unit of 30 zombies, 2 units of dogs, 2 separate spirit hosts, one set of hex wraiths, 1 set of flying vargeists, and 1 vargolf.
Yes, now 2 or 3 of these things I'm scared of, the rest is just going to be annoying. Look at this guy, he's level 1. Look at that posing melodramatic fuckwit.
He's old school as well,
Yes.
I can do magic! Ah, crikey. Well, we set up and, yeah, unsurprisingly,
You get the +1, I think, just.
yes, there we go. Not that there's going to be a lot of shooting. Alright. There we go. We'll get turn 1 for the demons. Straight up battle line. We'll check in a minute. Right, it's the end of turn 1. We did both player turns. I've maneuvered these guys. So I've got a blocker unit here around this side of the building. And I've got a sledgehammer wheeling around this side of the building. Then the undead spread out. And they're just basically trying to get positions where they can bog me in the front and then flank me with those fuckers. There's a spell which gives more zombies and whatever else. It got cast, but not full bore, so I managed to spell it, and that's it. Oh, and the Winds of Magic did nothing. So we will roll again, or check in again at the end of turn 2. So Khorne moved up. We actually wheeled these guys around as planned, and I maneuvered these chaps back a little bit just to keep facing in the right direction, so he can't flank me just yet till I'm in position. We did roll for the Winds of Magic, and would you believe we rolled up something which blew up one of my fucking juggernauts, so I'm now down to 2 instead of 3. So that was useful, fucking Demons of Chaos book. Anyway, on to the undead half of turn 2. Alright, during turn 2, the undead did their wraparound here with these guys. I'm going to cop a flank charge no matter what I do here, I think. And they've realigned their line. And you can see the unit blocker there with the whatever the spirit host thing. And he hopped out some magic. They didn't stop it this time, and he put an extra, what, 11 guys?
12 on this, 4 on that one.
12 and 4, yeah. Alright, so I've got to do something about this situation. I've got to do some measuring and then possibly some charging. Alright, so we got our charges in against some dogs here, slaughtered and went through, charged into the Vargeist. There was a redirect thing over here, but we actually tried to charge past it, failed, clipped the fucker, killed it anyway, and followed through to the actual target. But he's going to get all of his magic and counter charges before these fights happen. Now these chaps managed to charge into Hex Wraiths, whatever they are. Did pretty well. We did cop 2 wounds, largely because the Winds of Magic fucked us again by dropping our wards down to 6 instead of 5. So, and that lasts for a full turn, so that's a bit of a problem. So we're kind of where we want to be in the fight, but we're a bit vulnerable and going to get some flappy, beaky, toothy things up our buttocks shortly. Zombie turn, what is this, 3?
Yeah.
Zombie turn 3, they counter-charged, we knew they would. These guys got me in the clacker. Fortunately, we killed enough of them that they don't have enough troops left to cause the bonus for the whatever the hell it is. The zombies got in and actually managed to kill one. on my letters. And we lost a lot of blood letters, about 7 or so.
Yeah. Did you mention to the viewers that you normally have a save of 5 and 6 because of your demon?
Because that thing lasts for a turn, I think, if I'm doing it properly.
Yeah.
So we're still on ward 6.
Ward 6.
So hopefully that'll change next turn. I really need Papa Khorne to come through and actually do something to your army instead of fucking mine. But yeah, so we're still here. We did the leadership test and passed. Over here, we won the combat by 1. But geez, we lost a lot of guys in the process. That vampire, that baby vampire, is a psychopath. Not quite sure what to do about him yet. Gonna have to do something rules-ish and cunning. So yeah, we survived it, but we are not well positioned. We're gonna have to pull his hat out of the rabbit out of the hat. I
The
think.
vampire's got 5 attacks plus you said a blood roll. So if he
gets 5 attacks, and any wounds he does, he gets another attack.
Yeah, so I think he
He
wounded,
killed 7?
he killed,
wounded 8, killed 7 of those.
yeah.
Because he cuts right through basically a little bit of armor these guys have, and my guys are glass cannons.
Mm.
And because the water's on the fritz, that didn't help either.
So that hurt. One
Yeah.
vampire took out 7 blood letters.
That's rough, and of course we're now in a position where the buffs for having charged are not going to apply in the following turns. Apart from those juggernauts that are about to go in. So we'll check in halfway through turn 4 and see what the Khorne army looks like then. Okay, we're actually into the movement of turn 4 for the undead. In turn 4 for the Khorne guys. They slaughtered the remains of that zombie unit. It was an enormous body count, but the vampire's fine. The funny thing is the vampire didn't do very well against the unit champion, the Blood-Letter Champion's fighting him, and the Blood-Letter Champion passed his war saves. So we actually got a challenge going on there. Does the Vampire Lord actually have to do a leadership test when he loses? No, he lost all the zombies
Because the
around
zombies
him.
died.
Yeah, the zombies died.
Yeah.
The remains of the unit disappeared from the instability rule.
Yeah.
Now,
Sorry to say this, Chris, but my money's on Mark at the moment because his vampire's still going strong.
yeah, I don't think we're going to have the luck we had last time. The drama we had over here was that Bloodletter unit just got mauled. They killed to a critter. We did knock off another one of these.
Vanguards.
Yeah, that was alright. But then they reformed at the end of the combat phase and they've charged in at the start of the undead phase. It's looking like last stand territory, but we'll check in at the end of this phase and see how we're going. Right, well that didn't turn out altogether well. The vampire killed the unit champion he was in challenge with and had a few spare wounds, okay. We killed the, whatever those are, Varghast or whatever it is. That was okay. The Juggers did a few kills, but I lost one wound off the Juggers that took the one of the guys off. That wasn't a huge deal, to be honest. Problem is the flank charge, all the rank bonuses over here just fucked the combat ritters, and
He's been MVP, I think, this guy. He's done well.
no, he has. But then I rolled 10 for my leadership. That's above the 9 which I've got to start with, so I just lost the remains of that unit. That was all a bit shithouse. And it also topped off the, I didn't roll particularly well for the Juggernaut unit either. So I really needed Snake Eyes to make that work, and the odds of that are rather slim. So where we are now at the start of the demon turn 5, this is one demon left on the table in a challenge with a psychopath who's got higher initiative than me. We're going to sort this out, and then that'll be game, I think. And I think the Vampire's got initiative 7. Pretty sure the... start rolling, I'll look up what this guy is.
4 hits.
Alright, 4 hits.
Is he toughness 3 or 4?
Probably 4, I think.
So 3s.
Got
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 on, 3 invuln saves, I'd imagine.
Yeah, so what's this guy? He's a Herald of Khorne. Yes, toughness 4. All that guff. Initiative, only 6, so yes, he definitely went second. So I've got 3 ward saves required. Nothing special for protection on this guy. He's on initiative.
Ooh.
Oh, he fucked them all.
That's it.
Look at that.
More,
He's
just
toast. He's toast. He's...
one more.
His
He's done.
Vampire's running out of puff, frankly. But there he goes. He didn't even get to fight.
There we go.
Vampire topped him. That's a total wipeout for the entire Demon 1,000-point army. and I'm pretty sure
This is a good list.
I've wiped out two units of yours, 1 unit of zombies and 1 Vargeist. Oh, I've got a sneaky suspicion that's a clean victory. We don't get many of those in this game. Well, I hope you're fucking happy.
Oh, Vamps are fun. I haven't played Vamps for many editions.
Oh my God. I had no idea how dangerous that guy was.
I like the huge shit units that are just to stop people, and then the really nasty hammer unit. I quite like that combo with them.
Yeah, they are dangerous. I had a pretty good idea of how dangerous most elements were going to be, but I underestimated how dangerous the fucking vampire is. If I'd realised, I wouldn't have gone for that unit.
I think as well, the vampire rolled amazingly well on the first combat.
Yeah.
They didn't really do much after that, apart from just whacking him, but that was done anyway.
Yeah.
I think it was an inevitable victory for Mark, but if you issued a challenge in that turn, you wouldn't have lost 7 bloodletters. You would have lost a champion.
Yeah.
And you would have lasted maybe 1 more turn.
Yeah, I think the big lesson here is don't fight the vampire. Go for the other guys.
Yeah, and also you lost 1 on your ward saves, and you lost
That
one
really
of your
fucked you, I
juggernauts.
think, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
-1 on the ward save.
That would have given you maybe 2-3 more.
Khorne took out one of my juggers, and I lost a number of guys from fucked up ward saves.
And no bonuses in the whole game.
No, nothing good came out of
Nothing good came out.
Nothing good came out of that book, you bastards. Yeah, look, but to be honest with you, those weren't the things that decided the game.
No.
It was not handling your line. I went for the vamp when I shouldn't have, and I think I was always going to lose 1 unit. I think.
But look at the way Mark played his game. He actually had everything was very close together, and he did the classic, which is take a charge and then flank with his hitting units, and that classic combo of they can absorb a lot of damage, and then you've got the big hammers that come in.
Yeah. Look, you played your army well.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. I played mine shit because I didn't realise what I was dealing with. In fact, the way I played mine would have been fine against an army that doesn't have a psychopathic vampire in it.
2 psychopathic vampires.
Yeah, there's 2 to deal with.
So how many points is that fucking vampire?
This?
No,
him?
no,
170 something?
No, just the box standard vampire.
Just the dude?
Yeah, just the emo.
You're not very many, not heaps. Uh, 199.
Jesus, and he's cheaper than my guy as well.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, vampires are probably some of the best fighters.
Vampires
in
and
Warhammer Fantasy.
chaos lords. The problem with vampires is if the vampire dies, everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
And you didn't have anything that could actually kill the vampire. did you,
Oh,
Chris?
he could in a single swipe.
Well,
Yeah, but you won initiative. That was the first thing.
I would have killed the vampire if I had survived the vampire's onslaught.
Yeah.
But that vampire is so dangerous, and I'm fielding a glass cannon. There's no armor on that thing.
You needed something else that could take that vampire on, and I don't think you really had. You weren't an equal match.
No, it wasn't. And weirdly, I actually paid more points for that guy. Although it is worth noting that. Yeah, actually, we fucked something up. He has the locus, which gives the units the hatred, which means the other unit, which got eaten alive, didn't have hatred.
Right, okay.
Fuck that up.
Yeah.
But that unit got
And you
destroyed
also
anyway, so it
didn't-
didn't affect the game.
You didn't roll any 6s in your combat, which would have helped him with his magical blades.
Yeah, I got no decapitations.
No 6s. No,
Really?
actually,
Not
the whole
a single
game.
one?
Not even a single
I don't have a single
decapitation.
one to do
No. And look, dice is not what won or lost the game at the end of the day. It was not understanding the nature of the thing that I was fighting that lost me the game. So I should have paid a bit more attention to what was going on. Maybe adapted my tactics so that may or may not have worked because Mark knows what he's doing. But I wouldn't have fallen into the trap quite so easily. Anyway, look, that was fun. Gentlemen, what have we learned?
Zombies are cool, and I just want to do a full raised dead army of just 3 units of 50 zombies and 4 casters casting Invocation every turn.
You're a sadist.
How many zombies do you have right now in your
Painted?
Yeah.
Painted, I've got about 80. In my garage, I've got about 500.
Marty.
500 zombies. What do you
I
say?
was
You,
about to ask why, but when somebody's got 500 zombies, do you need to ask why?
Exactly.
500 zombies. Oh my god. It's a bit,
Is this
it's a fetish.
is this a 3D printer going bonkers?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! How many dollars worth of plastic is that?
We don't talk about those sort of things in this neighbourhood, Chris. You know that. It's rude to ask.
Oh Christ! All right, well.
That was fun, dude. That was a good game.
It was. That was a blast. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Feel free to hit like, subscribe, so on. Tell your friends, and yeah, definitely time to call it a night.